As the officer who runs the Army's program for our wounded, ill, and injured soldiers, I think it says a lot about the importance of physical activity, getting back into life and finding new abilities to do things, and nothing does that better than Ride to Recovery.
Well, I think the Ride to Recovery is important to wounded warriors because it gives them something to strive for, it gives them something to commit themselves to. It's physical, it clearly is mental, and it also is an opportunity to enjoy the camaraderie that comes from people who understands, like they do, the great sacrifices that people pay in war.
The USO works to partner with the very best organizations to do more for troops and families. And from my perspective, Ride to Recovery is the best.
Because it gets soldiers who are recovering from serious injuries out and gets them doing something that is physically and mentally challenging. And I tell you what, it's one of the most inspirational things I've ever been involved in.
I did this about a year ago, and it dawned on me the importance of doing something very, very physically challenging and the sense of accomplishment that you get from doing that. I get that personally. And it's much more powerful to offer something like this to our wounded warriors than to give them something like a dinner party or tickets to a sporting event. This is something that's hard. You got to work at it. You sweat a lot. You put up with pain. And the self-reward, the self-accomplishment you get from that is just tremendous. It's not replaceable by that other type of activity.
Ride to Recovery program has been an amazing therapy for me.
An overwhelming outpouring of support from our community, and that's really, really wonderful to see.
I highly recommend anybody who has the opportunity to do a Ride to Recovery challenge to do it.
And that's one thing I like about the Ride to Recovery. These guys are very, very generous.
It's also a great place to meet people that are dealing with similar situations as you are, whether it's a physical one or an emotional one. So it's a great bonding experience, and it's a great confidence builder as well.
They allowed me an opportunity to gain a new sense of confidence in myself.
Honestly, I don't know what I would do without the Ride to Recovery program now.
Ride to Recovery uses cycling to make a difference in the lives of injured veterans. Ride to Recovery will be integrated into the mental and physical rehabilitation of all wounded warriors at the new Walter Reed National Military Hospital, including the new NICO Center. Cycling is an important part of their mental and physical rehabilitation. It is a unique activity that almost anyone can do, anywhere, anytime. They can ride in groups, promoting a sense of accomplishment, camaraderie, and normalcy. Cycling is a life activity, an activity in which their family and medical support can participate with the injured veteran. Ride to Recovery provides the bikes, equipment, and training for all participants. Ride to Recovery designs and builds custom bicycles for the most unique participants and makes the impossible possible for them. Last year, more than 500 injured veterans took part in the Ride to Recovery Challenge. R2R provided 85 bikes, 1,000 jerseys and shorts, 300 helmets, and 800 socks. This year, to date, R2R has provided 240 bikes, 2,000 jerseys and shorts, 500 helmets, 1,200 socks, and more than 2,000 wounded warriors who will take part in a Ride to Recovery event this year. There are 6 challenges throughout the year in Texas, Virginia, Colorado, Wisconsin, California, and Florida, and as many as 30 one-day CycleFest events throughout the country. Ride to Recovery hosts Spinning Nation in February and was a founder of the Warrior Games. Next year, Ride to Recovery will host the 9/11 Challenge on the 10th anniversary of 9/11 and plans its very first event in Europe in France 2011. The most popular events bring together the riders and the school children. This is a great opportunity to teach kids about patriotism, service to one's country, and show appreciation to those that help provide freedom around the world. The program attracts high-profile participation, including former presidents, governors, congressmen, Hall of Fame athletes, and actors like Adam Baldwin, Mike Vogel, and Gary Sinise. Ride to Recovery receives extensive TV, radio, and print media attention. United Healthcare, the USO, and the American Legion family are among the many organizations that support the Ride to Recovery. The American Legion family is a big supporter of the Ride to Recovery. The Legion Riders provide motorcycle escort along with local law enforcement that helps provide a safe venue for the participants. The USO rest stops are a chance to share stories of the day. There are many opportunities for corporations and organizations to get involved in Ride to Recovery. Sponsor an event, support Wounded Warrior participation and equipment, adopt a Ride to Recovery location. This support makes all the difference. This is your opportunity to showcase your company and all that you stand for. This is a valuable platform to tell your story and how you made a difference in the lives of injured veterans. What are you waiting for? Act now.